let me just get start on a subject that I'm sure is of much interest for a lot of people, particularly New Yorkers. Recently, as a matter of fact, it happened the week of the end of June, which is June like 26th or so, which is the last Sunday of the month, which happens to be Gay Pride. And we passed the gay marriage bill here in New York City, which is really a huge event for New York City. And the reason why I say that because nothing has happened like this for the gay community since the Stonewall happened, which was in 1969, when the gay riots happened. The reason why it's so momentous is the fact that, I mean, we are probably one of the largest states that has passed gay marriage, and I find it really very interesting that there has been so much opposition about it, when in fact the main thing that it really entails is economics. And I say this clearly because if you have a gay couple who is in a civil union and they've been together for 25 plus years, and one of the partners dies, then the other partner, if he has been willed say the real estate or other property items, stuff like that, will have to pay an inheritance tax on those, which, needless to say, is obviously a burden on someone that, A, losing their spouse, and then having to pay an astronomical amount of money for something that you already own in many instances. Now, the big difference is that if, in fact, you are married, then, and you inherit the property, you do not pay those property taxes. And this is the thing that I don't seem to understand, why people don't realize that the main reason for gay marriage is about economics. I don't really see that many gay couples who are dying to, third finger, left hand per se, but if they do, I think it's a wonderful thing. And first of all, I'm glad to see that society, a good portion of society, is realizing that that gay people are an intrinsic part of society, just like everybody else. I mean, this is nothing new. It's been going on since the beginning of time, and maybe it's not your persuasion, or you might have religious beliefs about it and all that other stuff, but the point is, these people are part of society. And I think, as a Christian person, I think that's up for the deity or the God or whatever you want to call him to decide if, in fact, someone is committing a sin or a crime or something like that. That's up to the maker to decide that, not other individuals. So I am very glad to see that New York did pass this bill, because, like I said, it's going to change the whole climate around the lifestyle of gays and lesbians who select to get into matrimony. Another very interesting caveat about this is that this law is changing the immigration laws. So apparently, if there is, say for instance, there are couples who maybe one of the partners is was not born in this country, then it is really an avenue where they really have to consider very sharply if they want to get married or not, because the other person may very easily get deported if they don't decide that that's what they're going to do. If they're going to marry because of that. So I think this is an ongoing story. Because there's something new that has happened, but I do know the fact that it passed in New York State, which is one of the largest states in the country, that it's going to impact other states in our union, which I think is a good thing, to give people who, same-sex couples, the opportunity to to have a matrimony if they choose to. And I think that it's not my choice, it's their choice.